I've spent a few years in the right seat of a King Air 90, but just transitioned to the left seat last year. It's been an incredible learning experience, and today I'm going to share a bit of what I've learned, specifically when it comes to landing.
Okay, so today we are going to be landing the King Air in Sugar Land, Texas. It's going to be walking through each of the steps we do to land. Landing's not too hard, but there are a few key items on the checklist that we need to make sure we hit.
The three sections of the checklist I'm going to focus on today are descent, before landing, also known as approach, and landing.
So one of the more important pieces to hit on the descent checklist will be the cabin altitude. So we need to set that to the field elevation plus 500 feet. As you can see here, we're set for our cruise configuration. So what we're going to do is move this cabin altitude down to field elevation plus 500. Sugar Land happens to be at 80 feet MSL, so that's going to give us 580 on the cabin altitude. We'll move it down like this. All the way to about 580, right about there. See 580, and we were told to descend to 240. We have 240 set. We're going to go ahead and arm descent. We already have our cabin altitude set, which was the first check. It's highlighted. Now we're descending. We're going to go through our descent checklist. So ATIS, we're still waiting on that. A little bit far out. Can't pick it up yet. Instrument approach set up. Again, we're waiting on the weather to know what kind of approach we're going to do. Cabin altitude, we've already done. Transition altitude, we'll be setting at flight level 180. Recogs below 10,000 and cabin sign on. Cabin sign on at our discretion, based off how choppy the rides are. So as we're descending, we notice our airspeed's increasing. Something we'll want to look at is VNE. Make sure we don't exceed that. It's very easy to do that in a descent in the King Air.
Explain the barber pole as it comes down.
Yep, and you can see VNE here. So as we descend, temps will become less of an issue and will be torque limited. So we'll see torques rise and temps decrease. Okay, so we got the weather there. A couple things. Let's set up the instrument approach, which just for guidance, since it sounds like the clouds are at 3,000 something, so we should be able to shoot a visual, but let's do the RNAV 17 for guidance. Right. So ATIS check, instrument approach check, cabin altitude we've already done, transition altitude, we're just coming up on 180. What is our baro?
2995.
2995. 2995 set. Great, so transition altitude is checked. Next checklist item is recogs on below 10,000 and cabin sign.
And about 1,000 pounds of torque right where you are will get you right up on the edge of VNE.
330 ground speed. Not bad. Is that a ground speed record for you?
No. Maybe, but I don't think so.
And now might be a good time for the cabin sign. Or I'll go ahead and flip that on.
So you might kill, we're above freezing, you can go ahead and kill your heats if you want.
And windshield heats are off. Alright, there's 10,000, recogs will come on. And descent checklist is complete. Next checklist is approach.
Okay.
United 1593 requested descent.
United 1593, fly heading 130 vector.
So we're pulling speed power back now to stay below VNE, but as soon as we get close to 6,000, we're going to want to reintroduce some power to kind of capture our speed so we don't lose all our speed as we hit 6,000.
Pitch change, power change, anytime.
Still waiting on approach checklist. Descent checklist complete.
So you might consider arming the auto feather now, way ahead of time.
Auto feather's armed. Part of approach checklist. I'm going to ask you to handle my checklist until we land, so...
Comms are set.
Fly heading 270. Number 90 Sierra Airport, 3 o'clock, 7 miles.
We're looking 90 Sierra.
A90 sir has the report side.
Number 90 Sierra, roger, turn right heading 090, clear visual approach, runway 17 up.
Right turn 090, clear visual approach 1790 Sierra.
Nata 547, thanks for your help. Contact Houston Center 132.15.
Sugar Land Tower, King Air 6190 Sierra, visual 17.
King Air 6190 Sierra, Sugar Land Tower, runway 17, clear to land.
Clear to land 1790 Sierra.
You know, speed check, you can do flaps approach now before you turn final.
Okay, speed check, we'll do approach flaps. I think I'm good for gear here.
Yeah, absolutely agree.
Gear down.
Lights up.
And lights up.
Auto feather, flaps, gear, lights. Your approach checklist is complete except for full flaps.
Understood. Ours come back to 450 aside. 3 green, notch flaps, not just the flaps to go, and we're cleared to land. We're fast. We
Fast
still need
and
full
maybe a
flaps,
little high.
so we can go full flaps now.
Yep. Speed check. Here comes 120, that looks good. Green pippers on the runway. Red over white on the pappy lights, you look good. 3 green, full flaps, clear to land. A threshold check. Maybe a little fast, but with that gusty wind, you're not unhappy about being a little fast. Just a little left of center line. There you go. Go too high. Right rudder, low right rudder, more right rudder. Make this.
Yep.
Nicely done.
Turn left there, Alpha 3, taxi to parking, monitor ground.
Left Alpha 3, taxi park, monitor ground. Thanks for your help, 90 Sierra.